Hi everyone, it's Julie, and okay, I'm making sure it's recording. It's Julie, and this is my 21-week update. I know it's a day late, and I completely skipped my week 20 update. I just wasn't really feeling that good in week 20. Last week, because Monday, not yesterday, Monday, but the one before that is when I turned 20 weeks. And, like, Monday night going into Tuesday, I had, like, the worst stomach pains of my life. Like, I thought something was going to be wrong with the baby. I was not feeling very well at all, but I decided to just wait it out since I wasn't bleeding or anything, and I woke up the next day and I still wasn't feeling all that great, but it was better. But like the whole rest of the week, except for like I was obviously excited for my ultrasound on Friday and I posted that video, but it was just rough. But anyway, I'm feeling better now. I've just been like really tired and not been able to sleep very soundly. I've had some really, really weird dreams. Like, I dreamed like that, it wasn't last night, but I think it was the night before that, like I had the baby already, and like I was having trouble nursing the baby, and like people were giving me a hard time for like, you're his mother, you're supposed to be able to nurse the baby, and whatever, but I don't know, it was crazy, and I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, But anyway, but this week's been a lot better. I've been feeling him move a lot, and I haven't really been craving that much. Like I feel like I've been mostly craving like the smell of certain things as opposed to like eating them. Like there's this conditioner that I have in the shower. I love the smell of it. It's really cheap. It's like the Suave Professionals Almond and Shea Butter Conditioner. I don't know why, but every time I wash my hair, I put the conditioner in my hands, I rub it together, before I put it on my hair, and I just like put my hands by my face, and I'm like, like if they could make that smell into a food, that would be awesome. But just the smell of that is just so good. It almost smells like fruity, except like almonds aren't fruity. I don't know. It just reminds me of like fruit, sweet smelling stuff. I don't know, but I just freaking love it. And also the smell of fried things. Like, I've always loved fried food, like especially this whole pregnancy. It's been like, I really want some french fries, or I want some wings, like, stuff like that. But just, I freaking love it. Like the other night, like I had some wings and like it just killed my stomach, but it sounded so good. It was like, if I don't have this, like I'm gonna flip out. Like, so we went and got wings, and oh my gosh, I ate like half of what it came with, and because it came with I think like 8 or 10 or something like that, and I ate like 5, so I ate like 4 or 5 like little boneless wings, and it just hurt my stomach so bad. But it was good while it lasted. Anyway though, that's been pretty much it for this week. Lots of movement, I already said that. Oh, Tim has been able to feel the baby move through my stomach one time. It was when we were laying in bed and I was really cold, and I was like, touch my stomach, like it's cold, and then the baby started moving around, and it was a big movement. Like everyone, like usually they're just like small, like little things, but like every once in a while it'll be like boom, and he felt one of the boom movements, and he was just looking at me like, like that's your son. But anyway, I will go over the ultrasound pictures with you guys. Because I posted the video, they didn't want us to film a whole lot of it. And I'm sorry that most of the video is just Tim filming me. Like, I thought he was filming the screen, like, the entire time. Like, at first while I was laying there, because I wasn't really looking at him. I was just looking straight ahead at the screen. But at least there's like maybe 10 seconds of screen footage. But anyway, I'll go over the pictures that we got, and I will show you guys my 21-week belly, and I think that will be it. So let me go over the pictures. Okay, so here is the profile one. In our place, I don't know if all places do this or not, but they put them in like these like cardboard like things where the picture is like in there, and yeah. Anyway, here he is. Like, I love this one. I love how you can see like his nose, his lips. There, right there is his hand, like underneath his little chin, like he's thinking very seriously. Down here, you can see some spine and ribs, and like there's shoulder. But I just love that. Like, you can also see an eye socket there. I just love how you can see like the whole like profile. Look at his little lips, and oh, I just love it. Oh, and they also said that he's measuring a day ahead, but I mean, not like that really means anything. Anyway, here's one where my husband said he looks all like a mummy or whatever he said. Like, again, this is a face, and I'm not really sure what these are over here. He was moving a lot, so a lot of our pictures are kind of blurred too. Like, I can see his eyes, but this one's kind of a funny one. It's the same kind of profile thing, except for the hand, instead of being like underneath the chin, is kind of going like up the nose, which I thought was pretty funny. I was like, he's picking his nose in utero. It's definitely our son. But anyway, so what freaking cute. This one is, again, it kind of looks like a floating head. Like, I think this is the one where you can see some placenta in it too. But again, it's like eye, mouth, chin. Down here, this part, this is just kind of like a shadow, but this whole part here is placenta. Like, in some of the other pictures, I thought it just looked huge. But there's that one. Let me flip this over here, and it's the boy. There's his man junk. Like, you can really see some interesting things in this picture though. Obviously there's his junk, but also right here is a hand. They said he was kind of just like sitting up or something and like reaching down. I don't know, but I absolutely love how you can like count the fingers. It's like you can see the thumb, you know, on the side there, and then the 4 knuckles there. I just think that is so freaking cute. And also here you can see femur bone right here. You can kind of see it on this leg as well, but not as well. Yeah. Crazy. crazy. They estimated his weight right now to be 14 ounces. So he's a big boy for his age. They said that he is 15 centimeters long, but I believe that that is from, excuse me. Oh, my friend signed off. Man, I was talking to her on Skype and I told her that I'd be right back and she signed off. Anyway though, yeah, they said he's 15 centimeters long, which is 6 inches, but I believe that is from head to butt. I think if they would include the legs, he probably would be like what you read, what the average is on the internet, which is around 10 to 10.5 inches at this point. So his legs are, probably, 3-4 inches long. But that is so weird. Like, just like with this 6 inches, like when they said 15 centimeters, like, you kind of get a rough idea of what it is. I was like, oh, that's probably like around 6 inches. Just as a guess, like, because I feel dumb that I don't, like, know that conversion, but, like, that's kind of about what I guessed what it was going to be. And just pulling out 6 inches of measuring tape and just thinking that that would be from head to butt, and I, like, put it onto my stomach, and I'm like, oh, that is so freaking weird. But anyway, you could also see on the ultrasound his heart. He has a very strong heart. His heart rate was either 146 or 143 at the ultrasound. But his heart was very strong. She said he has a very strong beating heart, so that is really good considering the scare that we kind of had towards the beginning. Let's see, we saw his brain, and the doctor didn't mention this to me. Maybe I was just seeing stuff, I don't know. But when we were over the brain, I mean, granted, he was constantly moving the entire ultrasound and making it very difficult for them to get the pictures that they needed. Not just like the ones that, we kind of wanted, because we wanted the profile picture, we wanted a picture of the gender and stuff, but I saw like a bright white spot, and I could swear, like on his brain picture, and I could swear that she typed like mass on it and like measured it, like there was a mass on the brain, but the doctor didn't mention it to me though, so that kind of makes me feel kind of weird. I mean, I could have been seeing things, but I don't know, like I know that there's some kind of cyst that babies can get in utero on their brain, but it will usually disappear by the time they're born. So I'm not really going to worry about it. But if my baby has a brain problem when it's born, I'm going to be like, was there something on the ultrasound? But anyways, gosh, I don't even know what else I can really mention. His umbilical cord looked good. They said something about like a 3 artery or 3 vein or something like that. I don't know, but we got to see, the blood flow where it changes the color, red to blue, and all that. I have a posterior placenta. When they were measuring the amniotic fluid, I don't know how they measure it, whether it's like milliliters or like whatever, but I'm just going to say units. She said normal is from, at this point, is from 5 to 25 units, I'm going to call it, because I don't know how they measure it, but she said mine is an 11, so it's like in the normal range. And also she said that the biggest part like around him right now is his belly, and then the next biggest part is his head. So Yeah, and I was telling her, I was like, do you see his head? And I was like pointing to my husband's head, like, that freaks me out. But anyway, yeah, so everything seems to be going fantastic as far as baby's development and all of that, and so I'm really, really happy about that. Oh, and I lost weight for my last appointment. I lost, I think 3 pounds. I don't really know how. I feel like I've been eating more now than I have like in weeks previous, but anyway, I will show you my belly. Okay. My house is a mess, sorry. And I look a mess too, and I don't match. I'm just relaxing at home. So anyway, here's 21 weeks and 1 day now. Here's my belly button. So it's like here. Side. My belly button is kind of weird now. Like, I feel like this skin here is kind of more like hanging down more. I don't know, it's weird. But look at that. I don't know, I feel most of my movements still right here. This part feels really hard right now, so I feel like the baby is right there. Right here is where my husband was able to feel movement. Like, I think that's kind of where like a foot is, or a knee or something. I don't know, but during the ultrasound, he was switching positions all the time. Like, he had his head on my left side at one point, and then he, flipped around where the head was on the right side. Then he was head down for a minute, and so, I don't know, they said that, later on down the road, and like towards the delivery, they might have to do another ultrasound to figure out what position he is in, like if the doctor's not able to tell because of how active he is. I was telling my husband, I was like, we are going to have an athlete or a very hyperactive child, like something. But anyway, that is it. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you don't mind the way that I look. But I'm just hanging out. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.